But American men have stooped to one of the most all-time lows, rock bottom, I would say. They pretty much breed kids just to sacrifice to the Illuminati. They don't even care about their kids. They could care less about their well-being, about their future, about them having any economic, higher quality of life. They basically sell out to obtain some sort of job, whether it's a government job, a state, a city job, whatever, and they seek whatever benefit that they can get on their own. Okay, that's all they're going to be out for, and that's what America is teaching them. They see it in the TV, the movie, the magazines. It's a promotion of the fatherless America. Okay, and the black man is basically pushed off to the white woman now. You can see it in the commercials. Even Cheerios, they never probably once had a black commercial with a black family advertising, unity or whatever. No, the first commercial they produce, okay, is a commercial that is for a guy that's dating a white woman and has a mixed child. And it's so cute, for that. But when it comes down to showing a black couple being together or trying to keep together, you're not gonna see that in that Cheerios commercial. Okay, it's big business now to separate the black woman from the family, to isolate her into a life of poverty, and there's no repercussions for it. There's not even a law that you can force a man to be a father, because the only thing you can force him is to pay. You could get a child support order, but you can't force them to actually call or care about the child or try to have the child have a better life. You have more opportunities in a court of law against a corporation than a parent who's absent, who's abandoning their child. Right now, we can't do nothing about it, okay? All you can do is call them and beg them to be a father, and they'll just hang up in your face. And they know the law's on their side. They know the government protects them and gives them the lifestyle that they want. They aren't penalized a dime for not being there for their children and raising kids that end up in the system, that end up in juvie or in jail, and it doesn't matter because it's all put off on the taxpayers. Okay, we gotta supplement it all. So these fathers go out there and they lead their own lifestyle. They know that they never have to look behind them, because they know the only person who's telling them to be a father is the baby mama, and who cares about her? She has no authority. And there's not a congressman to back her up, or a law that will put them in jail or fine them for not being there for their own children. They know this very well. That's why they don't care. They do it every day, every night. They go around having multiple kids by different baby mamas. On and on, okay? One woman to the next. And the least they'll get is a child support order. And most of the time, they can't even catch up to them. They can't garnish their checks. And they basically protect them. They make them not have to pay medical, dental. They get away with no child care fees. And then they slap it on welfare has to pay the child care and the taxpayer, because these men run loose and they get to run wild in the wilderness and go out and produce all kinds of babies to keep the status quo uneven. After all, they are the white man's agent, but no one cares a darn about it. Information you need reporting, all one word with the U. Okay, this is is about the child support and the men abandoning their own children in America, and it's an epidemic, it's a crisis, okay? And you won't see a lot of stories on it because they just kind of lighten it. They don't really want to touch on it. And I'll give you a scenario of how it goes about a day for a baby mama with a father who abandons his child. Okay, the first thing what will happen is there will be a problem. Let's say you want to get the child a job, or you want to try to get them something to do for the summer or whatever. You need school clothes or whatever it is the problem. So you think, well, there's two people. I'm a parent, he's a parent. You know, a logical idea would be to call the other parent, right? Work with them, try to get to some sort of way to solve the problem together as a team, but not in America. It doesn't work like that. It's a little tricky here because the man is out for himself. He's in his own little category, in his own division. He doesn't feel that it's his responsibility. So the woman picks up the phone because of course she has to initiate all the calls, all the begging, and just say, please come and be there for your child, okay? And what he'll do is he'll first see if the conversation is about sex, if it's about him getting some sort of sexual pleasure out of it, then possibly he might answer the phone, okay? He might talk to her for a minute just to see, you know, to kind of get a feel for the conversation. If the conversation's not, can I see you? Let me come over. I need a booty call. Then he basically shut off. He's pretty much turned off. He's not listening. He's throwing up arguments and lies. Oh, I didn't get this call. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to be a father. I'm just a little bit behind. I don't know what to do. I mean, I'm just so disadvantaged. I don't, you know. So then what happens is the mom says, okay, we know you didn't get the message or you didn't call or whatever, but can you please just call your child, care about your child, okay? And just spend time with them or care or do something for them. And then he'll say, oh, whatever or something. Then he'll just hang up the phone, right? He'll say he'll do it or whatever. And then typically what he does is he doesn't call. He don't care. He just hangs up the phone. He goes into another reality, another world. Okay, he's off trying to please some white girl or some another agenda. He's going to fulfill the corporation's goals, you know, getting his job done so that he can get his money, so he can profit and put it back into his money and his house, his cars, or whatever he has that he's benefiting. And that's the way the American man plays their kids in the USA. Information you need reporting, all one word with a U, and it's the truth. And they won't tell you this. Women are afraid, they're ashamed to admit, yeah, I picked a guy who doesn't care about nothing about his kid, and they hide it. They protect them and stuff. They don't even file child support against these guys. Half of them even have to pay, and they get away with it. They go around bringing tons of more babies into the world, and nothing's ever happened. They're plotted on the back, given more jobs, more opportunities than the moms, and that's the way the corporations do it. Yeah, so I guess they found a way to hack my camera, so now every time I try to make a film, it's just updating management file, insert this, da-da-da, and I can barely get it to work. It's a miracle. But I wanted to tell you that they know the Bible. They know it. That's why they studied it. They know that the leadership, the head of the household, everything, the man is put on the man, the head, okay? And that he's supposed to be in charge. And so when you have men that don't know their role, okay, that turn into homosexuals who are running behind sodomy trails of booty dipping, okay, licking, sucking on penises, then you have a breakdown of society, okay, because their values and their priorities in life is running after penis now, okay, running after buttholes, okay, instead of raising kids and being good role models and teaching their kids and how to find jobs and how to, you know, go to school to do good how to be good citizens in society, how to make a difference, okay? No, we have now these men left their roles, and they go out and they just basically ruin society, and they bring it down with their penis pushing, peddling, dick riding, sex acts, sodomy, sin, lust for one another. Okay, these men have become really the lowest of the scum, okay, that you can deal with. They don't even prioritize being a father anymore. It's not even a care. They don't even have a care for it anymore. It's not even, who cares about being a dad or a husband? It's like that's looked down on, okay? That's not even important. What's important is getting a piece of tail to screw, getting the next woman they can screw and leave in a gutter with a bunch of kids and abandon and come off of. That's what these men are doing now. That's their new hobby. Okay, they don't go out and try to be mentors to young kids and try to change things and build houses or try to help people with food or starting businesses. No. That's not cool. That's not trendy. No, they would much rather tear down societies, okay, and add a bunch of babies and baby mamas and go around start staring up sexual desires of women and unfulfilling them, leaving them hypered up with this little stimulation, and then bam, they're gone. Okay, they can't even help you orgasm right. Okay, they're the worst lovers in the world. All they do is go around and copulate with women and produce kids that they can't afford, that they are not held accountable for, that they don't pay child support, they don't help in society, they abandon, and then this is, I guess, what we get. This is what we're supposed to look forward to be with them. Oh, we can't wait to be with you and have a kid so you can just abandon us, okay? Because even when you do marry these scumbags, they turn around and divorce you and cheat on you and lie. So either way, it looks like you're pretty screwed, okay? Because they set it up like tenfold proof that they're going to run you down eventually somewhere or another, 7-year itch or whatever, or they're not even going to make it to the altar because they don't even value marriage anymore. They value more homosexual marriages. That's what men fight for now, is they want to run for the gays' rights and stuff. That's what all these businesses are promoting millions of dollars into gay marriage, gay, it's an industry, profiting all this money, and the men are jumping on the gang hole. Yeah, let me get in on the money and stuff, and they know the power in being bisexual and how much influence they get and support. You get the bunch of dudes jocking you get women. I mean, come on, they get the best of both worlds. They know what they're doing. Why would they want to be a father? Why would they want to raise a kid when they can go out and screw men, women, anything, okay? And there's nothing against, no one has a law against nothing no more, okay? It's just out in the open, go be as dirty as you want to be, the big bad boy crew back in town, going around sodomizing, abandoning their kids, leaving women wrecked hearts, broken hearts. Yeah, that's what men love, okay? They love it. They can't wait to get out there and be free to do that stuff. They're so sick.